Hello, dragons! And we're back with more Project Zomboid. Alright, so before we start, I want to get some things across here first. Basically, I chose to do a live stream instead of doing recording because in case there's questions while I do this, because I've got a lot to cover, I'd rather answer them now than later. So we'll get that out of the way. Noises you might hear in the background, I do have a turtle behind me and I do have a cat, noisy cat. So yeah, you might hear some of that. So if you hear any jingle bells, that would be my cat. If you hear anything scratching, that would be my turtle. Don't forget to like and subscribe, definitely help my failing channel. Would definitely appreciate that. Yeah, so I have a whole lot to cover here and there will be more. So probably next week I'll do another one, unless I'm sick or something. That's the only way I won't, but we'll definitely do more of this, that's for sure. So, I guess we'll get this underway. So, basically, we're going to go ahead and start with the options menu here. You're brand new to Zomboid, no problem here. Options menu. These are my settings. We're going to start with display and performances. You can kind of briefly look at this if you want to. Go ahead and pause your screen if you want to do that. This would be if you're watching this as a recording, because I'm going to edit this live stream, make it into recordings later. And then we're going to go into user interface. So basically, all of this I don't really pay attention to much. I might have changed it, I don't remember. But font size, a lot of people ask for that. This is how you choose your font size, context menus, inventory font. I usually make them really large because I'm blind as a bat. And then your zooms. Now, usually you'll be up to 250%. I've had problems going all the way that high. So I've tinkered it down. I've actually tinkered with this so many times that it's better to stick with 175 than to go all the way up to 250. So when you're driving, I've noticed with 250 or even one of these, 200%, it's a little bit less choppy, but it gets really choppy at 250% while driving. So I kind of just keep it at 175 and I've had no problems there. Another thing you want to do, pan camera while aiming, that's auto, is melee target outline. If you're brand new to the game, I'd strongly suggest that you do melee target outline. You'll have a better time and you won't be so stressed. The rest of this, I don't think I changed. So yeah, just glance at that, see if you want it. Oh, I did change this to Fahrenheit. Other than that, I don't think so. 12-hour clock might be changed. And everything else is pretty much the same. So, what do you do when you play a new game? What I suggest, this is my opinion, this is how I played the game. This is how I should have played the game when I started, because I sucked at this game so bad I just quit. I came back, loved the crap out of it once I figured it out. So I did watch some YouTubes actually. And this is like years and years and years and years and years ago. So basically what I would say is to start solo, of course. And we're going to go over difficulty. So you got Builder, you got Survivor, and you have Custom, of course. But we're not going to do Custom. You got Builder, Survivor, Apocalypse. What I'm going to lay this out to you is basically less stress, more stress, and all of the stress. Whatever you think is most comfortable for you, do it. If you want all of the stress, do it. If you don't, I would suggest starting out with Survivor. If that is too stressful for you, definitely start out with Builder. But I'm going to go with Survivor today because that is like the default setting. I don't know, some people like Apocalypse, they think that's the default setting. I don't care. It's way too much stress for me. I like to play games with a balanced stress than to be super stressful. So we're going to go with that. You can also choose mods. I don't think we're going to use too many mods here. Well, good, because they're not selected. Bigger character, avatar, that's fine. Fluffy hair is fine. Cat J1, definitely suggest that. That's a cool mod. Star Common Library. If you want to use SARS stuff, then definitely do that. And then KI5. I don't think we're going to use any of those vehicles. But yeah, if you're going to use KI5's vehicles or you're going to use SARS vehicles, you definitely want to have those enabled because you won't be able to use them otherwise. But yeah, that is your mods list. This is my freaking huge mods list, and I will use these in a playthrough later. I'm hoping to do a playthrough, a regular Let's Play after this, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so we're going to start out with this. We don't really want anything at this moment. I think I'm just going to turn these off because why? I'll keep that one. I'll keep the fluffy hair because I like the fluffy hair. But I'm going to turn these off because we don't need them. Bye-bye, bye-bye, and bye-bye. Accept. It's going to take a minute to load that. going to take a lot of minutes to load that. All right, then we're going to go back to Survivor, and we're going to go next. Okay, what you're going to get slapped in your face with is a huge map. Now, what we're going to start with, what I recommend to start with is going to be Riverside, because it's an easier time. Definitely start out with Riverside, and then work your way to, I don't know, it's tough. Rosewood or Muldrow, how to say that? I don't know how to say that. Muldrow, Rosewood. But I definitely strongly suggest to start with Riverside. Echo Creek isn't too bad since I played that last time, but we'll start with Riverside this time. So we'll go with that, click the next button, and move on forward. Okay, perks, traits, they want to call them. So basically, I recommend not to do anything here. Do not do custom, just do custom occupation, because all of this stuff starts limiting you, and it's not good for a beginner. Play with that later if you want to, but for right now we'll just stick with custom. The reason why is because we get more points starting with that. So we're going to do, for sure, want to do some kind of a strength, which is this one. So we're going to start with stout. Now if you have enough points, I don't think we will. I would definitely recommend thick-skinned. If you do want to get thick-skinned, go ahead and get some things down here. But we can stick with stout and be fine, so we're going to leave that and do next. That's basically it. We don't need any more. Now we do have 2 points to spend though. I think with the 2 points we'll take something. Let's do Iron Gut? No. Keen Cook isn't too bad. No, that's 3. Low Thirst, Light Eater. I don't really want to do any of that. Maybe Masonry. Outdoorsy, what is that? Oh, that's better. Let's do that. Okay. So we got some. Alright, now our dude. I'm gonna be me, because that's me. And we're gonna go. Wherever she puts us, she puts us. And here we go. Alright, so we are in the game. We're going to get rid of all these menus. And we are in build 42, by the way, in case you were wondering. And we've started out in this place. I do not like starting out here, but we're going to have to deal with it. Alright, so we have our UI. I'm going to go ahead and cover this real quick. We do have a mini-map down here. We do have these icons over here, which will help you out later, not really right now. And then we have our thing that we're going to use the most, and that's up top. So basically, we're going to go over that right now. We have our inventory. This is what, this is our inventory, sorry. The left side is going to be your inventory. Right side is not your inventory. That's going to be your shelving. So when we go through shelves, you can do that like so. On the left side here is our player's inventory, just as you see here. They give us a nice pistol. Pretty nice of them, and some rounds to go with it. That is our dude stuff. So basically, if you don't like what you see here, I know these are customizable. You can stretch these out if you want to. I tend to just leave them right about there. Some people put their inventory down here, whatever you want to do. But basically, once you don't want to see this menu like this, as you see here, just click this pin icon and boom. That will get you out of this position, because what it's going to do is going to give you this, and you don't want that. So you just hit that pin there, boom, you're done. No more do you have to see it unless you want to see it. I like it that way. Depends on you. Then next we have the player character, which is not that. That's going to be starting with info, and then we have basically everything that you choose from the get-go is on the screen. Then we have our skills. It's going to give you everything in detail, what your character has as far as strength goes, fitness, and so on and so forth. So whatever you level up, it's going to show you right here. Health. This is when things go wrong. You're going to have to bandage things up right over in this section. Protection. Once we have some clothing on, it's going to show you what strengths of the clothing is, what kind of protection, how good it is, and what is terrible. Temperature is going to tell you what it is inside. So you got temperature, body response, and insulation. Insulation right now is not too great up top, but downstairs we have plenty of insulation. We're not going to worry about that too much because it's kind of in the middle of the temperature right now. We will not have a clock until you get a clock. So whether you have an alarm clock or you have a watch, that is what you're going to need in order to see the clock. Okay, so I pretty much covered all of that. Your hotbar is going to be down at the bottom. You're only going to use that when you want to use it. You don't really need it right now because we don't have anything to put it in. To put anything in there right now. I don't think so. We do have a gun. You can slap that into... Well, we don't have one. But basically when you have a holster, you can slap that in there if you want to. Alright, so yeah, on your left side here, we have your health. You can get to that real easy. Crafting system. Also, you can hit the B key, and that will get your crafting up. You don't have to do that. Then we have building, which I don't think has a hotkey yet. It might. I don't know. But that's building. We're building your structures, and then placements. You can pick up, you can destroy, all that good stuff. Investigate area. This is when you're searching. You would enable search, and you will find whatever you find on the floor. Our search is not going to be great because we haven't leveled it up. So we're going to disable that for now. Then you have designated zones. This is going to be for your animals. We're going to cover that later. And then you have your mini-map and your map. So this will be your map. You can see that. Oh, they did some new stuff here. Oh, this is cool. All right, new stuff. Okay, so M button, we'll get rid of that. And your mini-map is down in the corner there. See it vanish. Hit that button, and you got it back. I tend to put your... No, that's the map. Where is that? Did they change this to symbols? I like to put symbols on so you can see where your house is. So if you were to label it, which I don't think we have a pencil, you need a pencil or you need a pen to do any of this. But once you label it, now the minimap will show it on your minimap. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is find a weapon because we have nothing. Hopefully we can find something. Any bandages you want to keep? We have the worst bandage ever, so we're not going to keep that. Or we can use rags. You can rip up some clothes, make some rags if you need to, but you're going to need some kind of bandage. Somebody's about to bite you. Ooh. Oh, this is just the key to here. Alright, well, we'll take it. I don't want to live here because I hate this place. But normally when you get started, you might want to cover this place up and keep it your home. But since we got the worst place to live in, we don't want it. Alright, empty glass, can opener. What do we got in here? Anything good? Crackers, peanut butter. We will come back for this stuff, but not right now. We have a baking tray. We have a baking pan. They don't even give me a frying pan, dude. Rolling pin, nothing, dude. Alright, well. Nothing in this house. Let's get the heck out of here. Alright, we're gonna have to use our toes. Alright, zombie. Now, when you get zombies, don't be afraid of them. Now, if you got, like, tons of them, okay, then be afraid. But right now, if it's like 1 or 2 or 3, don't worry about it. Maybe 3 might be a bit difficult when we only have our hands, but don't be scared of them. Let them attack you. If you die, you die. That's the name of this game. That's the way this game goes, dude. Try not to die, but it happens. Alright, we got 2 of them on us. Now, what I tend to do is just push them a little bit, let them fall. Since we are in Survivor, you can do 2 at once. Like that. And then you squash them. Squash them just like that. Don't worry about her, just push her down again. Alright, walk on top, smash the face. She's gone, and she's gone. Alright, we got a watch now. We can slap that on. So, right click, where, right wrist, I usually put it. Doesn't matter where you put it, now you have a clock. Tells you all the information you're going to need. What the weather is, what time it is, all that good stuff. Alright, cornmeal, butter knife, meat cleaver, absolutely. Alright, we got a weapon now. Not the greatest of weapons, but it's a weapon. That's all that matters. Granola bar, we're going to keep that. Milk chocolate bar, we'll keep that because we got something to eat. No water bottle yet, but we're going to need one of those as well. Bandage, finally. Okay, we got 1 bandage. None of that stuff right now. Trailer park key. Magazine, tissues. No. Alright. Well, at least we got a weapon. That's what counts. Get the heck out of here. Now, I have no idea where here is yet. I kind of have an idea, but I don't know for sure. I think we'll do some more searches at these houses, but I really like the better houses. Alright, we got more zombies coming at us. I don't think we can hit 2, can we? Oh, yeah. Alright. Since we're on Survivor, you can hit multiple targets. But that's better for beginners. And like I said before, if Survivor's too stressful for you, definitely do Builder. Apocalypse is just way more stressed than right now. Alright, we don't need that. Okay, here's a better house. This is what we want. Alright, get over here, dude. Lady, I don't know what you are. Push her down. Save your weapon a little bit. Smash her face in. Done. We have a key to a residence. Take that. Alright, now we got zombies coming for us. I don't know where they're coming. Just one? Just one. That's fine. Bye-bye. Smash her face in. See what she's got. No, not you. This one. Key residence. We'll take it. Alright, we're going in our first house. I hear a zombie. I hear a zombie. I don't see a zombie. Okay. Let's take a peek. Oh, there it is. Well, hi. Alright, just stay down there for a minute. And done. Alright, what do you got? They all have residence keys. Okay, we're going in. I hear a TV. Check all your angles because zombies tend to come out of everywhere. Luckily for us, this house isn't too bad. Oh, it's a radio. Alright. A sausage bread, nah. Looking for another weapon. This knife is not going to do it. Oh, seltzer water. Definitely take that. Wherever that was, right there. Fridge. Now we have a nice... We have water, pretty much. Oh, oh, nice. We have a train coming in. Okay. Normally I would check those. We might have a little bit of time, but since there's 3 of them... Ooh, one of those. I'll come back for that. Yep, they're already in. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Alright, so that's the only thing we got here. It's that one house. Alright, we're gonna have to make a run for it somewhere. Oh, I kinda have an idea where we are. I think I know where we are. If I see what I see coming up, I know where we are. How many zombies are following? Oh my lord, dude. This is a storage place? Yep, okay. I know where we are. Okay, so basically we are way out of town. We are on the outskirts. We need to get in the inskirts because this is terrible. So we got a long way ahead of us. I think there's a gas station up here on the left, but it's probably going to be flooded with zombies. Yeah, as I thought. Alright, we do not want to get in there unless there's an easy way to get in there. And there's not. So we're going to ignore it for now. And we're going to keep on toting. This game's pretty much going to be like a walking simulator, running simulator in the beginning because you don't have a vehicle. And especially when you get in our position where you're way out of town, there's a lot of walking ahead of you if you want to get anywhere in this game. Because, yeah, these places are going to be so bombarded with zombies. There's no wait a minute. I say that and then, look, there's like no zombies over here. Oh yeah, there they are. They showed up. Okay. Like I said, best idea is to get out of those places until you're ready for that. We're not strapped. We only have this little butcher's knife thing. That's not going to cut it, dude. You need at least like a baseball bat or... I like the frying pans. Even the hi zombies. We're not going to deal with you right now. But I like the rolling pins too. So if you find one of those, those are not too bad for beginner weapons. Alright, more zombies here. I know exactly where I'm going, so don't worry there. Alright, so this is usually in my my test drives. I usually go down this road, but not here. If you aren't familiar with my test drives, they're basically the mod showcases that I do. Plenty of videos on my channel for that. And there are no modded vehicles in this game. Believe it or not. This is like the only game I have no modded vehicles in. But this is only for beginners, so... Scratched everything. Alright, we don't want to get too winded. We're only peckish. We got food on us, so we're good there. We got water. It's gonna be a long tote, dude. But yeah, if you have any questions throughout this stream, let me know. I'll feel free. I will definitely answer them if they come in, as they come in. Trying to think of if I left anything out while we're running for days. All right. Oh yeah, I don't think I covered these guys. So your emoticons are going to be in the top right corner besides the clock. These are going to tell you what's going on. You kind of already know this because I made point to it not long ago. What's this? No, not yet. Not quite. But yeah, these are going to tell you what's going on. So if you're too wet, which we are because we're sweating right now, and then what your eating situation is, we are peckish. Usually if you're thirsty, it's going to tell you that too. Basically anything that's going wrong, it's going to let you know. Here's our turn. Luckily we don't have a whole lot of gear on because gear can also affect your weight. And when you're weighted, or when you have too much weight, it's going to slow you down. You're going to get winded faster. Oh no. Alright, we're going to have to do something with these zombies. Come over here, dude. And of course, if you get a little bit back, you stay a little bit back, you might just get the attention of 1 or 2. And that is perfectly what you want. So there we go. Boom. Alright, anything good on you? No. Hey, lady. Lady? Yep. Hi. Alright, you need to get down. Thanks. Alright, vehicle key. Nice. This key is basically useless because for one, we don't have a tire for the missing tires unless those tires are in good condition, which one of them is, the other one is terrible. So yeah, not gonna happen. Just avoid that key. That sucks. Alright, we got a little bit more ways to go. Some moments it's okay to run or jog as I'm doing now, which is the shift key. Some moments it's not. So if you're too close to a bunch of zombies, or if you know there's going to be a bunch of zombies, if it's a residential area or community lot, whatever you got, definitely hold off of the run key because you will attract attention. Now since we're in the open and there's not a whole lot of zombies in the open, we can use the jog key. Just be careful when you use it because you will get exerted. If you're exerted and a zombie approaches you, you're going to be too gassed to swing your weapon. So don't leave yourself in a mess, basically. Don't gas yourself out before you get to zombies. Multiplayer? No, I haven't heard anything yet. Welcome, Jimmy, to the channel. I've been looking at the updates as they come, but yeah, I haven't seen any updates on the multiplayer yet. But yeah, I'm hoping to get into that too when it does come out. It's going to be awesome. Hopefully. I say hopefully because they're not quite done with build 42 yet. Alright, usually we have animals in here too, but doesn't look like this one has any. But we're not going to worry about that yet. We'll get animals later. As I said, there's a lot to cover in this game, so imagine like... I'm pretty sure these are going to be videos in part 1, part 2, part 3, but that'll be like part 2 live stream, I'm sure, or 3. But yeah, the videos are going to be, and a lot of this is going to be cut out because it's just me walking everywhere and nobody wants to see that unless you're in the live stream. You kind of have to. Sorry, guys. All right, so we approached the, whatever you want to call that, the mechanic place. Oh, does that guy have a backpack? Oh, he does. Oh, that's tempting, isn't it? We might be able to get his attention, but then we got this squad behind us. Oh, it's only 2? It's not too bad. It could be worse. I think we'll do it. I really want that backpack. It's not the best backpack, but it's a backpack. Alright, I also have the ragdolls on. So we're going to experiment with that too. So I noticed they fall down a little bit slower. We're going to take the screwdriver. Sure. Definitely grab one of those if you see one. That will help your situation later to get indoors without being detected. Where'd our backpack boy go? Boy! Oh man! Oh, there he is. No, that's not him, is it? Alright, well I don't want to backtrack too much. We'll just wait. That's a shame. I did all that for nothing. Oh well. Zombie practice. Never hurts. Alright, should we go here or we should go to the bar? How busy is this? Definitely check out the area before you go into it because you don't want to be stranded with a bunch of zombies. This looks pretty clean though. I mean, we might have to take out a few, but it's not too bad. And they're going to be held up by the gate, so... I don't know if they can break gates yet, can they? Let me know. They didn't before, so hopefully that's still a thing. Otherwise we're in trouble. I know they can break the entrance and exit of an area, but they can't, from what I gathered, destroy fences. Maybe they can, I don't know. That would be new if they do. At least to me. Anyway. It's been a bit since I played last, anyway. I usually take long breaks in between my games, so it's been since maybe the beginning of this year since I did a Let's Play. Hey lady, pay attention to me, not the fence. You can caress the fence when you're dead. Is that a zombie behind me? No. Alright, she's out. Yeah, it's very quiet in here. Usually it's much more busy. It's a little bit busy down there, but I'm not going to worry about that. It's going to be an in and out. Now, usually if I were to claim this land, I would probably take care of every single zombie in here. This little butcher knife is not going to do it. So we're just going to get in and get out. Did we attract attention? No. Good. Got a little water thing. We're going to go and get our water dispenser. So we're going to fill our plastic bottle a little bit. Pretty sure he drank a lot of it. I don't think there's a whole lot going on in here though. Vehicle key to what? We're going to take that, figure that out later. Is that a magazine? Crossword? We have a pencil now. Can you use that? Get in there. Get in the pants. There we go. Alright. Make our exit and get the heck out of here. A dart, it said. The vehicle is a dart. Yeah, it could be any one of these. We'll check that out later. Might be an easier time to find a vehicle outside of this lot. There's a lot of vehicles in there though. Definitely worth exploring later. There are some houses over here. We might check these out. We need more weapons. We need a backpack. We can have a better backpack if we have a better weapon too, because we can slaughter more zombies that way. Garage? Yep. Definitely worth checking those out. Any shed or garage. Got plenty of tools in there. And we're gonna need tools. Hey zombies. Do you hear me? Have you heard me? I hear one of y'all. Sounds like it's coming from behind me, but I don't see anything behind me, so they're definitely in front of me. Hey! Over here. Alright, back up. One at a time, boys. Alright, we failed that one. Alright, get down, boy. Get down. Get down. Alright, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. Alright, you get down, so I can save my weapon. Down, boy. There we go. Right to the face, and you guys have nothing on you that I need. Scissors ain't too bad, but we're not going to get that right now. Scissors is usually used for tailoring, which we're not going to cover at this moment. Alright, let's hop in here since there's no way to get in. We're going in. Oh, we got a TV on. Usually with TVs, as soon as you see one, I usually left click and change that to life and living, because we can get some skill ups while we're here, especially if it's going right now like it is. So while we're searching this house, we'll get some skill ups. Zombies? No. Zombie? No. Oh, might get some bandages though. Nope. We got a pear, we're just gonna shove it in the face. We're a little bit hungry, so might as well. Oh, we got some fishing skill ups, nice. Not too bad when you're living right next to a lake. Alright, strainer, ladle, no. Muffin tray. Alright, anything else you want to tell me before we go? Large or small, yep. Been there. It's pretty scary. I don't think I took control of the whole mall yet, though. I did do the prison. The prison was fun. By fun, crazy. It was absolutely nuts, and I do have a video on that. Key this. Yeah, they were all like slopping out of the building and everything. It was pretty crazy. Luckily for us, we were pretty strapped at that point, so it was the end of a Let's Play, so might as well go out with a bang. Alright, what do we got over here? Got a garage that nobody is by, which is lucky for us. Check this out. I doubt the door is going to work, but we're going to try it. Yeah, I didn't think so. Always try the doors because it's less noisy, if you can get in. Foxhole I've not played. I've looked at it. How good is it? It's a military game. That's all I know. Flashlight, welding torch, tool roll. That's new to me. And all. I don't know if we're going to use that. Large hook. Welding torch is nice to have, but it's going to weigh a lot. So we're not going to get that yet. A wrench. I love wrenches. We're going to keep that. Oh, we can't because we have that. So we'll put the... what do we have in there? Screwdriver? Yeah, we would put this in our backpack, but we don't have one yet. We'll just have to hold it in our pants for now. Gloves? Definitely. Anytime you see gloves, especially leather, slap those puppies on. Alright, let's go. Let's check out this house over here. Persistent war with thousands of players. That does sound fun. It's not first person, right? It's over the, it's like a third person. Third person, Arma game, is it? Or is it not like Arma? Split peas, salt. Empty saucepan, yes please, but we don't really have anything to put it in. An ice pick. Damage is not great. I wonder how good this is. We'll just keep it for now. Isometric like Zomboid. Okay. Is it like Arma though? Do you have to do you start out with like nothing, or do you have like something and then you just get more somethings? Like weapons, armor, stuff like that. Ooh, alcohol wipes. Definitely get alcohol wipes. They will come in handy whenever you get bit or scratched or anything. Oh, really? It's produced and maintained by players. That sounds fun. And you always have players, or is it one of those games where you might not have players? Because that sucks. And has happened to me in the past. No skill leveling or ranking of any kind. So just a soldier slapped in the middle of combat. I can work with that. And it's supposed to be like, it's squad based too, I think, right? I don't know, I read a little bit about it. Ooh, what did we find? Lights, please? Thanks. Look for those little orange lights. Definitely hit the switch as soon as you see one. It'll make your day so much easier. Ooh, we have a nice little workbench over here. Iron bar, yes. Slap that on our backs. Alright, we're having a better time so far now. Screwdriver, vice grips. Too many players? Wow, that's good though. At least you won't have to worry about no players, pretty much. You can play solo? How good is this solo though? Is it like you can play solo, but you're pretty much in trouble the whole time? That kind of thing. Box of screws, that's good to have later. Socks, heavy, I think we checked that alright. Alright, what's down here? Hand drill, small hacksaw, wrench, hand drill. Come back for some of this stuff. Brake performance. Heavy chain, nuts and bolts. We kind of need nails, not any of that stuff. Whoops, what did I do? Oh, metal bandsaw. Use that for crafting later. Do these work yet? No, probably not. They're still cool to look at though. Can't play games. Light bulb, half mask respirator? Sure. Let's research the craft. Yeah, it is a cool basement. Interesting. And it's survivable that way, being solo? Like you can basically go through the whole thing without having to worry about anybody helping you out. Yeah. Yeah, it's online only though, right? Yeah, like you said. You can only do online, but you can be solo player. Without problems, hopefully. Like, I played plenty of solo multiplayer games, and I felt like I was in trouble. Especially in DayZ. DayZ, I felt like, yeah, I could use a little bit of help here. You will die all the time, okay. Oh, alright. Come here, zombies. I thought I heard some behind me. Always check your back. Never leave your back open. Found that out the hard way a bunch of times. Ah, I see what you're saying. So if you plan to do like frontline, you probably want to have some backup. But if you like to go in stealthy, maybe solo ain't too bad. I don't mind doing stealthy. I like playing stealthy. Especially if I have a sniper rifle. I'm in good. I am like in heaven at that moment. It's usually what I do on Battlefield. Get a nice sniper rifle. Go in with a sniper rifle. Help back up everybody else. Let them do all the dangerous stuff. That's me. Even in Fallout games too. If I can find me a sniper rifle, I'm in like I said, in heaven. I'll just snipe them all from the back, then go in. Fallout 76, pretty much same story. But how does a sniper rifle work in isometric, though? Like, this one thing about this game is you have to pan all the way out to the screen. Ooh, chocolate milk, dude. Sorry, distractions. Do we want it? How bad are we? Peckish? Drink it. Drink half of it. It should keep our weight up. Doesn't milk do something with weight? I know lard does. Let's go into this and see our weight. Weight is always going to be monitorable here. So we have an 80. We're going down in weight. I usually try to stay at 80 if I can. And I'll cover that more when we get... well, I can cover it now, I suppose. But yeah, you want to have lard or you want to have butter. Then you want to cut that and put that into your food. And that will gain you weight. And it will counter, like, while we're going out and we're expending our energy and such, we're losing weight. Anytime we're moving, we're losing weight. So yeah, a lot of people are having a battle with that. But yeah, as long as you got butter or you got lard or you got something that will give you some fat, you want to keep it. Fish fillet isn't too bad either for weight, especially if you can fish. You can get some good weight out of those, but it's going to take some time because when you start fishing, you get like scraps. You get like these little anchovies. But yeah, as you get your levels up, you'll have a better time with weight. Meat might be. I don't know if they changed that or not. I don't know if that's a good weight gain or not. From what I played last time, it wasn't the best. It was pretty bad. But we'll see how it goes here. Alright, I'm gonna hop this fence. We're gonna check over here. Oh god, we got a zombie. We got two zombies. That one came. You see how they come around the corners like that? Definitely go in prepared. Oh my god, we got a train. Okay, never mind. Yeah, like I said, if you know you can handle it, do it. If you know you can't handle it, like you might not be sure enough to handle it, don't do it. Because we only have so many weapons. Check behind you, always. Keep slapping them zombies. Keep them at distance. Even if you have to slap them a couple times with your weapon, do it. It's alright, we got a backup plan. We have a nice big bar on the back of us. Now, if you want to keep these clothes, definitely do not do what I'm doing. But since we don't need these clothes right now, we're using this. There's also a sweet spot. If you notice, he'll do like an uppercut animation. I know the sweet spot. So I can use that as an advantage. There's the sweet spot. Right there. It'll take him out much faster. Like I said, I've been playing this game for years, so much of zombies, it's not going to be a problem for me. But they're probably all going to be holes because we used a knife. This has 3 holes, like I said. This hoodie would be great, but we can't use it because it's got holes in it because we used a knife. If we used a pipe or something blunt, we would be able to use those. But since we use this, I can't use any of that. That's okay. Got plenty of time to get that stuff. It is getting dark. Now, if you're a nighttime player, you can do it. But if you're more of a daytime player like me, then you probably want to get some sleep. But you also want to check this too, because we're drowsy right now, and if we get any more tired, we're going to be very flimsy with our weapon. And if we do that, we're more likely to get bitten. So, or scratched or whatever. Or just completely tackled and our face is just destroyed. Let's get this stuff cleaned up. Now some people say, and I don't know if this is true or not, I've played this game so many times, and I don't know if cleaning yourself is a benefit. I haven't figured that out. Like, I guess, yeah, probably if we got bit or something, maybe it'll seep into the wounds. I don't know. But I haven't seen a difference yet. I still haven't seen a difference if I clean myself or don't clean myself. It doesn't seem like it affects anything as of yet. If you know that it does, let me know, because I have yet to see it. But we're going to do it. We're going to wash ourselves, just in case. And we're going to take a drink. And we do have unlimited water right now because the power is still on. And be prepared for that to be cut off at any moment. Okay, what are we at? 12 p.m. We're still drowsy. We're not that tired yet. Do we have a TV in here? Or radio? We do have a radio. But we don't have... Yeah, you don't have Live with LAN on there. That's a shame. I don't think there's a good alternative either. We should probably eat this. This is cooked, right? Yep. How we doing? Peckish? We're not too bad though. Maybe we'll eat that in the morning before we go. Alright, well it's 12 p.m. I guess we'll just hit the hay. Because, I mean, we'd just be hanging out here for a while. Sleep. Go. Do it. Maybe we'll wake up pretty early then. Alright, it's a new day. 7 o'clock in the morning, it is raining. That's not good. Alright, we're gonna have to deal with it. So, we should be hungry, yes. We're gonna go ahead and slap that, immediately upon the infliction of the wound. Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't matter if you clean yourself. It doesn't happen later, it happens right then and there. That's how I've always thought, too, because I've never seen it happen later. It either happens then or it doesn't happen at all. Yeah, pretty much. Let's see here. Where did that go? Was that in the oven? Yes, it was. Maybe we should have put that in the fridge. Oh well, it's still good. Eat it up, boy. Yeah, probably should have put that in the fridge to keep it safe, but since we're eating it now, it's not a big deal. Fruit punch juice, we're good to go. We're going to take that with us, though. Just in case we need to do it, or drink out of it. We can use this as a weapon, yes or no? Does it say weapon? Damage, yes it does. Okay, so we could use this as a backup weapon, but we already have a pipe. So I think we're in good hands at the moment. We got some barbecue chips, boys. Nice. Salt macaroni, don't need that. Alright, we're going in the rain. It's not too bad of an idea since it's not cold yet, but when it starts getting colder out, you definitely don't want to be soaked. Ooh, there's a generator in there. Somebody dropped a hat. I already got one, I would have taken it. Alright, so knee pads. This is for defense. Now, there is a bad thing with this, and there's a good thing with this. I think it makes you, run speed modifier discomfort. It does give us discomfort, but these aren't too bad. It's minor discomfort. So I think we're gonna do it. Yeah, we're getting weighed down though, that's the only issue. So you gotta be careful on what you put on your body. Too much weight is never good. Did we put on both knee pads, or did we? Yeah, we did not. I put it in the same spot. Yeah, we'll do on the right knee then. There we go. Much better. Now we got 2 knee pads. Yeah, we're not weighed down because that was me. Steel bar half. Yeah, nothing too great in here, but we do want this later. What is that on the table? Oh, that's just a tree seeping through the wall. Interesting. Okay. Alright, can't get in there. Let's open up the window. Let's hop in. I like the look of the knee pads though. I'm glad they actually have those as visible and not just invisible. Like the, if you remember, the holsters were always invisible unless you had a mod. That is now visible too. It's awesome. You don't need a mod for it anymore. Lipstick, we don't need that. We're good on lipstick right now. Okay, this house is kind of a bummer. We have a hoodie though. No, maybe not. Better defense. We're going to take a look at our defense too. We're going to do hood up. Since it's raining. So here's our protection. We're not doing too great upstairs. We're doing best on below. So the hoodie doesn't do too good. I think the leather jacket would be best for us. But we're going to use it for now, since it's raining. Alright, I think we'll do one more. Well, I don't think we have another one. I think it's a good idea to start planning on what our first base will be. Generally, I have chosen this one before. Usually there's a few zombies around here, but we're lucky today. There is like nobody around here, dude. This never happens. We're going in, and it's unlocked, even better. So we could make this our starting base for now if we wanted to. It's on the outskirts of the town, but it's still right next to it, so it could get flooded with zombies at any moment. But I haven't had a too bad experience with some empty canteen, dude. Yes, absolutely. Fire starting block, whetstone. You can use that to repair weapons, I think, if I remember correctly. We got a little bit of bait in there. We got fishing net, which we're going to use later. Tackle box that has some good stuff inside. If you see this and you want to know how to... Whoops, what am I doing? Where'd it go? Get back here. So yeah, if you see this, if you see a box or you see a gun box or whatever you want to call it, just go ahead and just slap that on the floor. You can do it this way. Just drag it off the screen and it'll put it on the floor and then you can access it just like that. There's nothing in it. Nice. All right, so we got twine, got a key ring bass. Just cosmetics pretty much. A bobber is nice. Fishing line, we're definitely going to have to come back for this stuff if we don't use this as our starter base. But if we were to use this as a starter base, there's a lot of windows here though. I don't suggest it if you're new to the game. It's just more entry points for zombies unless you're strapped up with an axe and you can take care of that problem. I don't recommend it. So we'll go somewhere else that doesn't have as many windows. Usually I do the, I think the bar doesn't have as many windows, and that that vehicle location. That one is completely surrounded with fencing. So if you want an easier experience, I would say go with that, but you have to build up your base because that little building that it gives you is not going to be enough room for everything. If it somehow works out for you, then awesome, because it never works out for me. I need to build more. And usually that's what I did, is I'd get a bunch of vehicles, store them in there, finish off the fencing, and then build out the base more. For extra supplies, you're going to build a lot of farm space, you're going to build a lot of crates, compost bins, especially if you want to keep it as a base. Now, if you are a player that wants to be a nomad, absolutely be a nomad. I have no problem with that. But you want to find a vehicle that fits you, because that is going to be your base. So maybe this little vehicle is not going to work for you because of the trunk space. Don't use it. Use a truck. Use a van. There's a van right over there. You can get the keys for it. Use it. Find a vehicle that you want to use that is best used for you on your nomad run. Or find it later. Use a car at the moment, and then cheat on it, pretty much. Alright, boy, stay down. There we go. But yeah, I've done nomad runs. I like nomad runs. I prefer to base it, though. I'm a base building person. I like to have something that I can base build. Or take the car and go camping, pretty much. Use the car as a drivable and make use of your land. Preferably by a lake if you want to fish. If you like hunting, and then do that. Go anywhere then, pretty much. Alright, lady, you want to let me in there? You got some goodies in there. Let me get the door for you. Oh, I can't? Never mind. Let's go around. This is what I don't like doing, but I think we're going to have to do it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. See, always check your doors. Always check your doors, because you might have a better experience. If I were to smash that window, there's probably going to be like 10 zombies coming for me, but since we only went in through the door, easy and done, just like that. Now we have the whole building. Always check your doors. I was about ready to smash a window. Don't do it. Alright, we're going in this way. And we're going to check out this room. It is completely dark in there. That's scary. Hey, yo! Hey! They can't hear me. I think they can. Hey! Come out and eat my face. Or not. I don't see a light switch either. We need a flashlight, boys. Got a lollipop, got a whetstone, and a bunch of other stuff that we don't need right now. Box of tissues. Got some chips in here. Handheld game. I'm looking for... Oh, no, that's a pen light. Can we use it? Light source, yeah. Go ahead and use it into... Actually, let's do this. Let's put our pipe on our back, grab our flashlight. Let's put it in there. And there we go. Now we can see. We should take out our knife at least, and then grab our flashlight. Hit the F key, and you can put on the flashlight. So now we have both in hand. We have our knife, and we have our flashlight. Okay, so this is just storage. Plunger, power bar, and a rag. It's dirty. Alright, now we can see in here. Once we get to this light, we will be in safe hands. There we go. Alright, now we can check this out. So we got split peas, a fleshing tool, oh, for fur, a bunch of seeds, which is going to be great for the long run, two fleshing tools, a rake, which we're going to need that for farming, snow shovel, tire iron, which we could use as a good weapon. Now the difference between tire iron and a pipe, let's see our pipe. Where's our pipe at? Pipe, please. Pipe. Here, let's just do this. Now I can see it. Right there. Okay, so damage-wise, it looks like maybe the pipe. But I think the pipe... Yeah, the pipe. But I think the pipe wears down faster. That's the trade-off. So, and it already is a bad condition. I mean, it's not bad condition, but it's getting there. So it might not be a bad idea to grab this. However, we're going to be weighted. Yeah, because we don't have a backpack yet. But that's okay. It's minor weight. We're just weighed down a little bit. A little too much. I can work with that. Now, if you're new to the game, you might not want to do that. Because, yeah, it's going to weigh you down while you're running and stuff. You're going to get exhausted faster, pretty much. How are we doing? 12 p.m.? Okay. So it's just the rain making it look dark. I love the new lighting system, dude. I can't tell you how much I love that. I can't get over it. Alright, what do we have over here in the shelves? General store, we're going to take that just in case. We don't really need it, though, since it was unlocked, but the other doors are probably locked. So we can come over here and unlock this door now. There we go. And get in here much easier without busting windows. We can unlock all the doors if we want to. Because we're not doing PvP, so don't have to worry about players coming in here. Alright, do we have a nice leather jacket? A shell suit. Nah. Scratch defense is only 5. 5. I'd rather have a leather coat. Jeans? Jeans. I think we're wearing jeans, so we're good. Yep, nothing else. Okay. So we have some food in here that we can get later. We need a backpack. That's the next thing we need. And since we're strapped now, we have a pipe, we have a tire iron. We should be able to get a nice backpack. I want to check out this grocery store real quick. If we can. Nope, can't. I'm not going to break windows right now. Laundromat might have a backpack, but mostly clothes. Can we get in? Yes. Nice. Alright, we're going to check this for some backpacks. Or a leather jacket. Nope. Ginger ale, we can take that. Nope, we're already weighted. We're not going to do it right now. We got water, we're good. Just need to carry the needs on us right now. T-shirts. It's in the back room. Zombie? Nope, okay. Always be prepared. Box of garbage bags. Box of nails. We're definitely going to make note of this place. And a pipe wrench. My favorite weapon, dude. We're going to get rid of that butchering knife. That's gone now. We are in business, boys. Alright, where is... Ladies and boys. Ladies, if you're joining us, welcome to the channel. Cleaver is going to go in there. Alright, we're good now. We got pipe. We've got a pipe wrench. So much better. We're going to check out this van real quick. Always look for a vehicle, if you can. Tissues, no. Nope, can't get in. Nope, can't get in. We can break the window, but I'd rather not. We'll keep that for now. Another idea is to smash zombies around the vehicle, and you might get a key out of that. That's usually what I do. If I can't get a key, of course. Oh, we got in this one. Is there a key in the ignition? No. Okay. Sometimes you get lucky. Always check the ignition first. Cigarette pack. We don't smoke. We're not smokers this time. Alright, so we go to the gas station or completely avoid it. I think we're going to completely avoid it right now. And just go to the neighborhood. Since we are good, I think we're going to go ahead and make a base. Like a starter base. We're not going to make it our base yet. We'll plan that out as we go. Oh, there's a bar over here. That's right. I want to check out the bar first, because if we can turn that into a base, we'll do it. But if there's way too many windows, we're not doing it. Oh, God. Okay, 3 of you, I can handle that right now. Actually, I can handle more of that right now, but... Oh, God, right from behind, you see? Sneaky little turds. Alright, here we go. Alright, there's way too many zombies. We're not doing it. We're gonna let them break up. And then we'll go for it. We got too much weight. As you can tell, when we swung the weapon, it's really slow. And that's because we're a little overweight right now. Generally, if you're going to attack that many zombies, you don't want to have any problems whatsoever. It's going to be a nightmare. Alright, over here is a neighborhood somewhere. Once we get to it. I think we're going a little bit too south. But we're going to take the trees because the trees have less zombies in them. Don't go fully in the trees now. You go fully in the trees and you're going to get a surprise attack. Don't do that. Not a good idea. So you want to be in semi-trees, not all trees. Alright, now we're going to sneak into this little residential area and make our starter base somewhere. I generally like the two floor houses, but if we have to deal with one of these little guys, we'll do it. Alright, so we made it in here. That one has a garage, I think, or a basement or something. Zombies are still after us. Best way to get zombies off of you is just get rid of their line of sight. Just like now. They can't see us right now. As soon as we show ourselves, they're going to see us. And then they're going to come following us again. So always walk from the front. If they're coming from the behind, change. Oh, God. Well, we just found more. Even better. Okay, there are a lot of zombies over here. So we gotta watch our running. Oh, God. Alright, well, we're gonna have to run a little bit. Just a little bit. They can't catch us unless they're sprinters. Yeah, they're pretty slow. I'm gonna try and lose them in the trees. Again, semi-trees, not all the trees. There's a store over here. Alright, what do we got here? Grocery store? Noted. And our gas station's up there. How is that? Or is that Spiffos? That's Spiffos, isn't it? Spiffos and a gas station. And then there's a little strip mall over here. Now that's usually going to be crowded, so we don't want to attack that just yet, unless we're ready to go for that. And we're not, because we're a little bit overweight. So right now we just want to find a good house that we can claim with not a bunch of zombies all over it. We could use this fence as an advantage. I think that's not a bad idea. There's a car over there too. Alright, how are we doing on zombies? Not as many, that's okay, we can deal with 2 of them. Okay, he's down. We'll deal with this guy first, and work on that guy. Oh, or not. Alright, we can stand on this guy and push this lady. Just like that. Makes it a better time. Alright, let's check out this house. I think we lost most of the zombies, can't get in though. Any of y'all have a key? Of course not. Alright, we might have to break in the window here. Let's go. Hopefully not too many zombies heard that. Close that. Alright, get prepared, open the door. Always use the E key if you're not sure if there's a zombie behind the door. Okay, white beans, what do we got in here? Nothing? I hear a zombie. Where are you, dude? In here? Yep, found you. Come on over here, lady. Let's talk about it. Boom. Tweezers and a bandage. I'll take the bandage and the alcohol wipes. Alright, what is it right now? 3:30? We do have a fence. We don't have much windows here. Got 2 in the front. Oh, now they're coming. Oh yeah, they're coming. We're not gonna claim this one. Nope. They heard something. Oh god. Alright, here they come. Yeah, we're not doing a good time here. Come on, boys. Ladies. Alright, you can smash both of them at the same time if we want to. But we got more coming. Just like that. Let's get out of here. Use the fence, hold the E button, and boom. We'll jump right over it. Alright, but we can't do too much running because we are a little bit overweight. So we need to take it easy on that. And it makes noise. We just need to find a good area without so many zombies in it. Keep a low profile. If we can, we'll sneak by these dudes. Oh, one of them's seen us, but that's okay. How many's following? Oh yeah, a lot of them. Just need to lose line of sight, but everywhere we're going is a zombie, so the less we get following us, the better time we're gonna have. Eventually, they'll be out of our viewpoint, and then we don't have to worry about it. The farther we get out of town, the better. There's more down there. We don't want to walk them straight into those zombies. Nice car over here. Alright, how many's following us? That's not too bad. Ambulance or something over there. Alright. Yeah, there's another guy coming. Now they're killing me. Alright, speed up a little bit. Keep going. It's that walking simulator experience. Alright, now that we're outside of town, I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem if we run a little bit. But again, we got to watch it. Alright, there's more zombies over here. Man, they got some good eyes. Alright, I kind of just want to find a good place to hide. Alright, we'll slow down a bit. How we doing over there? We lost a majority of them. Got another zombie here. Can work with 1. 2. Alright, I think we're gonna park it here. Since I don't see any more coming from the front. Smash a little bit of these guys, see what we're dealing with. Nope. Too slow of a weapon. Switch to the pipe, see if it's any better. If we can get some of these gone, we'll be better. Go 3 at once. There we go. We're gonna get some skill ups. We gotta watch our back too. Good. Back's clean. Come on, boys. We're almost done with y'all. Come on, muscles, you can handle it. There we go. Nice. Alright, lighter, E. We'll use this. Alright, anything on you guys? Residence, digital watch, diary. Interesting. Alright. I think this is not a bad idea. Let's go in here. Rest up a bit after chaos. Any zombies in here? Nope. Let's get a weapon out. That would be nice. Let's turn on the lights. Some of the lights, not all of the lights. Alright, mirror, tweezers. Oh, this is already closed. Nice. Alright, what are we dealing with out here? I don't see any zombies. Close those. We're gonna make this our little temporary base right now. 1 window for outside. So far, let's count. We do have this door here, but that's not gonna be too much of a problem once we get it covered. Any other windows? I don't see any there. Nope, this is not windowed. Any windows in here? Just 1. Close that. Close all your curtains. First thing you gotta do. Make it nice and safe. No window over here either because there's a garage. Even better, dude. Brake, what do we got in here? Screwdriver, tire, file, knee pads, more knee pads. Oh, coveralls. And then we have a nice little nothing closet. Okay. We're gonna close this first. We have a radio. We're gonna turn that off. It's noisy. Bye. We have a TV. We'd rather listen to that. Yeah, we do. Awesome. We can go ahead and turn this on. Don't have it full blast though. Just do like 4 maybe, or whatever's comfortable for you, but too loud and you'll start calling all zombies to you. Now we're going to switch this to life and living. Since the TV is blaring, hopefully they are going to tell us an episode of something. What are we going to learn about? Nothing yet. Just ads. We'll keep that on that though. I believe every 3 hours or every 6 hours. I don't know. Either one of those 2 things. There will be a new episode of something. Okay, the kitchen's a little far from our TV. Generally, I like to have it close to the kitchen because you're going to be cooking and making things a lot. And that way you can get some skill ups while you're cooking. Alright, so we're going to learn about exposure to nature. Probably survival. What is it? You got a good water supply. Nothing yet. Whoops, whoops. There we go. Time to farm. Oh, good. Agriculture. Could use that. Alright, we're a little thirsty. We're still way down. Since this is going to be our base, our starter base, not our actual base, but it's going to be our starter base, we're going to start getting rid of our extras. And we still need a backpack. Yay! Agriculture 1, nice. Now we might get another one out of this. No, just one. That's fine. I'll work with that. All right, so we're gonna pick our organizing area. Well, this is completely empty. So it's up to you on how you want to do this. I usually organize a bit. I usually have weapons in one, food in another, and then just tools in another one. Usually I put that in the closet though. If I'm going to do tools or anything tool related, like nails, any of that, I usually shove that in a closet. It's completely up to you though, however you want to do it. Ice pick, we're not going to need that right now. That is considered trash, right? No, it can damage. So yeah, we're going to keep that in here for now. Anything extra? Oh yeah, I forgot about medical supplies. Medical supplies, I generally keep them where you find medical supplies, so I know where they're at all the time. But again, up to you. Oh, we didn't close this window. There's 2 windows in here. There we go. But yeah, medical supplies, I generally want to keep it in the bathroom. And if there is, that is not the bathroom. If there is a window in the bathroom, definitely close it. And that would be the first window that I barricade, because I'm probably going to have to go there for emergencies. Like, this doesn't need a barricade because there's no window in here, so even better. But yeah, for emergencies, you want a safe spot. And for all our bandaging and all that stuff, it's going to be in that safe spot, so definitely want to make it safe. And then later on, yeah, do all the windows and all that stuff, but keep your the things that keep you alive, you definitely want to keep them safe. Keep it as a safe zone. Okay, we got a black pen, box of tissues. Alright, so this is a good spot right now. This is 7:30 p.m. Usually what I would do right now is read a book. If you have a skill book, we don't have any. I don't see any books laying around. There might be a magazine over there or something. But I generally would do that before I go to bed. Usually I generally go to bed at about 10 or 11, 12-ish sometimes. Usually shoot for 10 or 11. And that will give you some good sleeping time. Yeah, I don't see any bookcases. So I think what we'll do is just empty up our stuff. Let's put our chips where we want our chips. So yeah, I also do that too. Is put the stuff that needs to be frozen or kept cold in here. We can put fruit punch in there. I don't think it matters, but we'll put it in there anyway. Just so we know where it is. I don't think we have any cold things yet, so we're not gonna worry about that. And we don't have a lot of things either because we don't have a backpack just yet. I think this is going to be a good spot for our weapons, so we're going to put these in here. We're not going to use guns yet. That would be just madness. Granola bar, empty canteen. We're going to fill that up. We're going to use our canteen, not our plastic bottle. For now. It holds more, I believe. Got 1 liter in there. And the canteen holds 500 milliliters? That's interesting. So it's a small canteen then. Alright, then we are going to use a water bottle. It probably is less weight though than I would imagine. 0.7. And this is a 0.1. Interesting. Okay, well, never mind with the canteen then. We'll just keep it as a backup. So we'll put our canteen, where are we going to put our stuff here? Dead mouse in here, nice, uncooked. We're going to keep that mouse just in case we need it later. Gross as that sounds, we might have to make some mouse meats. Worst comes to worst, boys. What we're doing. Alright, so we got chips. We're going to hold on to that. We got 9mm rounds. Those are going to go into our weapons. ID card that we don't need. I'd rather just trash that if I could. I don't need it. We got 2 sheets. So any windows that need to be covered, like this one. I didn't notice this before. Close those. Put those sheets on as soon as you can. But I think we are covered. Is this open or closed? That's closed. Okay. Yeah, I think we got everything closed. Now, I find out that I'm missing stuff, but I think it's all good now. That one's absolutely closed anyway. Okay, well we could cover this, right? Can we do that or no? See, this is a problem. If we can't cover this with a sheet, we're in trouble. Oh, we can. Okay. Close that. Can we close the door? So you can't put it on the door, but you can put it on the other door? Interesting. Open door, but we can't put a sheet on it. Well, that's going to be a problem if they can see us through this. If we can see them, they can see us. Yeah, so that's going to be an issue. Especially if we can't slap a sheet on it. This is not going to be a good... It's not going to be a good base. You want to have everything closed off. Or don't choose that base. But for right now, we're going to have to deal with it because it's too late. But yeah, I imagine we'll find a better base, better starter base. Alright, so it's 9 p.m. How we doing? Hungry? We'll eat something real quick. What do we got on us? We're gonna get rid of this sheet. Keep that in there for now. Oh no, we'll be organized. Sheets? I don't know what I'd do with the sheet. Where would we put a sheet? Probably with this junk. Penlight, we're gonna carry that on us. Screwdriver, definitely. We need some good backup weapons. Granola bar, chips. I think we're okay right now. We're still... No, we're not. Okay, good. We're not a little overweight anymore. Drum sink. Fill the empty plastic bottle. I thought we got rid of the canteen. No, we didn't. I think I'm going to keep it on us for now. It's never a bad idea, especially if we're going to relocate. Alright, let's go to bed. Whoa. I guess we forgot to hit the lights. There we go. There's no little lamp in here. Alright, well, let's just sleep in the lights. No, we'll turn them off. Alright, that should give us some time. Shooting for a 7 a.m. early rise, but we'll see. Nope, 5:40. It's not too bad, though. Alright, we're hungry again. Sling backpack out of a curtain? Yes, you can. Let me see if we can do a sling. Yeah, you can. I don't really like the slings, though. They don't give you a lot. I mean, if you do want to do a sling, you could. They don't give you a lot of space, though. We just need a sheet. So, yeah, I guess we could, since we have a sheet. Spare sheet, anyway. Where did we put it? Right there? Yeah, so you could. We'll do it. Good recommendation. Alright, we'll go ahead and put that on our back. But yeah, like I said, it only holds 10, and it doesn't really do a good job of weight lowering. So we still need a good backpack. Oh, we're gonna listen to this real quick. Yeah, I usually don't make slings. I just avoid it until I can find a backpack, because backpacks aren't really hard to find. And we're not stressed. I mean, we're not stressed to make a good backpack yet. We can live without it. We can use our pants. So I generally just skip it, but that's just me. But yeah, if you want to make a sling, do it. It'll at least give you some kind of a backpack. I do that in Scum too. Scum, I don't make a sling. I just don't. I just go with the pants. I haven't played that game in a long time, dude. I don't know if you can make a sling in 7 Days to Die. I don't remember. It's been like 2 years since I played that game. Alright, what are we learning here? I haven't even been paying attention. Oh, cooking? Okay, that's not bad. Looks like cooking. Ads for the World of the Dead. Okay. We're gonna eat before we go. Yeah, I agree. 7 Days does have some weird inventory mechanics. That game is so budget, man. I don't know if they were intending to be that way, or... I mean, it is old, though, and I think it just aged badly. since it was being designed, and it's been designed for like years. I don't even know how many years, decades maybe, that it just stayed where it shouldn't have stayed. So I think a good UI rework and all that stuff and will make that game better. But for me, I don't prefer it. I don't like 7 days anymore. I used to like 7 days, but it's just too dated looking for me now. Graphics aren't always a deal breaker, but the way that the mechanics are in the game is just too dated now. It's too clunky. And clunk was okay back then, but when you have non-clunky games that you could play, generally you would play those first. I mean, people are still playing 7 Days to Die. I mean, what is that? DayZ. And I don't know how they're still playing that game because it is so dated. And clunky. Like beyond clunky. And I can't do it anymore. I tried. Alright, let's get out there. Let's get in the world. We're going to go ahead and shove a nice barbecue chips into the throat. That way we got something for now. Alright, so I guess we'll just go looking at houses today. If you feel a censored word is blocked and you don't think it should be, let me know, because this is a old bot and I haven't played with it enough. So if it is a word that should not be blocked, yeah, let me know. I'll have to fix it. If it's a word that should be blocked, well then yeah, it's gonna be blocked. Alright, let's open this up, see what's inside. But yeah, I don't want non-blocks to happen. Okay, nothing on you, lady. Alright, since the doors don't work, there's a nice glass door here, we don't want that. Got blocked for a long message? Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. That shouldn't happen. That should not be happening. Oh, thanks, dude. Glad to have you, and thanks for joining the stream. I'm trying... What this is basically a live recording. So it's not going to be just live stream. I'm going to be editing this and slapping up some videos. So I like to do live streams. I prefer live streams, but some people do not. And I think a video format for this wouldn't be a bad thing, because it is a tutorial for new people. So I think the best thing to do is to do video format. But I want to do live stream because questions and comments are not the best things in the world. Because I either get hit up with the comment has been sent, or I don't. Or YouTube will sometimes block comments when they shouldn't be blocked. So I don't get to see those questions unless I go looking and hunting. So the best way for me to do that, I felt, is live stream. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, they will be edited and put up as videos for everyone else who doesn't like live streams or can't watch live streams, because I only do it at a certain time. I don't see anything good in here. And this is very empty. So we're gonna get the heck out of here. But yeah, I will be doing a live stream hopefully every week on Monday, as you see I am doing now. If I can. If I get sick, because my kid is in school now and sicknesses pop up everywhere, then I will not be able to. But otherwise, there will be something. And I've been sick I don't know how many times this year, dude. So it will happen. I had COVID already. I've had a cold already in the past 3 months. That's how it's going. It's not too great. Especially when you're trying to do live streams. Alright, I can't get in there. Alright, let's try and go on the back. Oh, hi, dude. You know, you can't be here right now. You just can't. Sorry. Boom. Alright, let's peek in the window, see if this is an empty house or not an empty house. It is not an empty house. It does have glass sliding doors. We do not want glass sliding doors. Oh, that is not good. Okay, we're out of here. That is the worst sound you ever want to hear in your life. Okay, we're not going to run too much because we don't want to attract too many zombies. When this happens, get out of Dodge as fast as possible. Because the zombies are going to be going for the sound more than you. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, I like to point out as much as I can, especially if you're... since this is targeted to new players, I want to point out as much as I can that will help you. And if I haven't, feel free to ask. Alright, we still got much more to do. This is just the beginning of the game. I don't even think we scratched the beginning of the game yet. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of zombies coming this way. Alright, we definitely want to hit for the trees right now. Not too many trees, but trees. And we're in fog. It's double bad. Do you have what I think you have on you? No, it's a knife. Okay. Never mind, dude. Continue on. I thought he had a nice crowbar on his back. I was about to get excited. Alright, we're gonna run out of here. We're too close to the sound. Oh god, we're in trees. Okay, we're gonna get dangerous here. Did he get us? No. Alright, get off me, dude. That was a little dangerous. Don't do what I just did. Unless you're experienced. Bad idea. Okay. I think we're now in an easier territory. However, this is near the strip mall. No, it's by the church. Is it the church or the post office? Yeah, we're in the actual town. This is not good. Now, luckily for us, there is a big blaring alarm that they're going towards. So we don't need to worry too much. And that's a good thing because even though it sounds bad, it is a good thing because it shifts these zombies that are in town over to that blaring alarm. So we have less zombies. As you can see, there's less zombies in town right now. Because a lot of them have already hightailed it for that alarm. So now, we'll have an easier time in town. Now if I keep making noises, that's going to counter my whole ordeal. And I don't want to do that, so we need to stop doing noises. But sometimes you have to make noises if they're coming for your face. Like right then and there. But my objective right now is to get to the big houses. And the big houses are right after town. The big houses without sliding doors. Because we don't want a sliding door that we can't put a sheet on to keep them from seeing us inside our own house. Or base. It's not a good idea. Alright, we're almost to the big houses. I think that's a church. Church or some kind of courtroom or something. Something or other. Alright, here's our big houses. Now with the big houses, they have fences, which help. So we can climb a fence and have less zombies to take care of. Which is the idea. Is to use the fence as an advantage. Now I don't know if this is going to hurt us. These are pokey fences. Generally I would not want to climb a pokey fence. So it's probably a bad idea. So just in case, I think we're going to skip the pokey fences. I think they're all pokey fences though, aren't they? Yep, okay. If you know those pokey fences will hurt you, please let me know because I do not remember. Because we could just hop over the fence and be done with it. But I don't want to have a nice poke right in the chest. Probably not the best of things. Because, yeah, generally you would not want to climb one of these. Unless you really, really have to. And we don't really, really have to right now. Because we can always repair it too. I mean, if we do get a problem, we can always fix the problem. But we don't have a whole lot of options in our bag right now. Well, in our pants, because we don't have a... Well, we do have a sling now. I guess we could throw some stuff in there. Alright, it's getting quieter. I like it. Oh, yeah, as I say that, there's like 6 billion zombies in that. Oh my god, dude, look at that. Yeah, we're not gonna go that way. How many are coming this way? Oh, that's okay. That's better than what's coming below. We can lose them in the trees. Make some noise here. Lose them in the church or whatever this is. Church, it looks like. We'll do one of them circular things. Wrap around it. Let them bust through those windows. There's nothing ever good in here anyway. We just need to be mindful of zombies as we do it. But right now we're breaking our line of sight, so... Whoa! Missed that. No, I did that because there's some crazy people that come in on live streams that I don't want, and that helps detour them. So yeah, that's something I've done since I started live streaming, because you get these people that come in here and just want to start stuff, and I'm not going to play those games. So that's the only reason why I did it. Otherwise, I would have had no problem. But generally, when I open the door to that, just open the door, period, that's what I get, is trolls. And I don't do trolls. Ever. But I found that that fixes the problem. Even 1 hour. It's just 1 hour. But I've never had a problem yet. I'm sure I'm gonna, but yet. That's the only reason. Otherwise, I'd have the door open, wide open. But that's what happens when you stream. You're gonna get something. You're gonna get the crazy people. Alright, that's way too many zombies for me. Trolls and spam. Yep, spam's another one. I still get spam in my YouTube videos. And their comments. But I think they do it because they go based on views. So if they feel you're going to get a lot of views on it, they're going to slap their spam on there. That even happens with the big YouTubers too. It's just going to happen. You just delete them when you see them, pretty much. Alright, we're going to wrap around this house. That's our bait house. And then over here is going to be our actual house, hopefully. Not that one. You thought it was going to be that one? It's not that one. It's actually this one. Okay, it's not that one either. But we're getting better. We're getting closer to our actual house. This is the one. Yeah. Yeah, it's been better. It's been much better. Oh no. Okay, I didn't see you coming from the side there. How many more do we have over here? Because we need to get them all. It's either all or nothing, pretty much. Okay, we're gonna have to pull them to the park. Generally, I do a lot of this because I pull them around, and the more you pull them around and away from things, you have a better time. So it doesn't bother me to do a running simulator, walking simulator, because it pulls them away from things. So right now, I kind of want to just pull them away from things I want to explore as much as possible. So we have the squad over there that we're pulling away right now. And what I can do now is go completely around this street. Since we've got time, the only thing we're going to do is eat this granola bar. But we've got plenty of time. So if we wrap around this nice little box road here. We should have a better time going through that village now. Take that house and scare it? Which one did you see? Actually, this is getting better over here. How many do we have? We only have 2. Maybe we should take a corner house, huh? There's a garage there. I kind of like this idea too. Yes, absolutely. If you murder like the whole street, you're gonna have zombie problems. I mean, unless you murder everything around in that area, then you don't have to worry about zombie problems. However, when a helicopter event happens, then you're gonna have zombie problems because you have a whole smelly street full of dead bodies everywhere. And that's where they're gonna go. And they're gonna hang out. Alright, let's see. We might wrap around to this house. There's only one zombie sitting outside of it. Right now we got him behind us. And since we got a fence, we got houses in the way. We probably lost most of that squad. As long as we don't run into squads over here, we will be doing just fine. But yeah, this is that box I was talking about. It's like a big box road. Goes all the way around. We don't want to draw attention to those guys. So we'll just kind of sneak around the corner here. Leave those guys alone. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, see? They already lost us. They're completely lost over there. That's what we want. Now, we can claim one of these houses. How many zombies do we have over here? Like none, dude. This is what I love. Love to see it. Okay, now we can start making noise. Let's go in. And the door's open. Even better, dude. I guess you're gonna have to break up your sentences. I'm gonna have to fix that, dude. Fortunately, I can't fix it until I get off stream. Alright, there we go. Lights on. Yep, find the loophole. Alright, nothing in there. For the moment, anyway. I'll try and fix it. I don't know what's causing that. But again, I didn't really look at the bot. It's an old bot. And it was when I was streaming on Twitch a long time ago. The bot that I did want to enter will not enter. I don't know what's going on. I have to figure that out too. But the bot that has my adjustments that I do want, I can't get him in here. He's stubborn. And this is what they're giving me, so I have to deal with it. For now. Zombie respawn, I play with it. I generally use respawn on most of the time, but some of the times I'll be like, okay, well, I mean, is it really... Do I want more of a realistic run or do I not want a realistic run? Because zombie spawn can be a little bit semi... not realistic. Well, we don't want dead zombies in our house. Stay outside, please. Because the spawn can be ridiculous at times. Like, you could walk away and there's more zombies out of nowhere. That is not fun for me sometimes. I do have respawn on. For beginners, they're not going to really know what that is unless I point that out, which I could say, yes, you can turn it off in customize options. And definitely do it. Don't feel like it's changing the game too much because the game is completely sandboxed. So some people feel that changing the game is a bad thing because they believe the game should be played this way. Well, don't listen to those people. This game is meant to be played how you want to play it. Now they do have a set rule base that you can choose from, but the game is to be played how you want to play it. Don't listen to people that tell you otherwise. They're incorrect. It would not be called a sandbox if it was not a sandbox. I mean, if it was, yeah, if it was not a sandbox, it would not be called a sandbox, now would it? Okay, let's see. Close the curtains. Here we go. Nice lights. But yeah, Sometimes it gets too crazy, so yeah, I will do runs without, and then I will do runs with. However I feel today. But like, I do like a little bit of, I do tend to prefer more of a zombie respawn as I've come over these years, because I choose to have zombie respawn on most of the time. Because I like to have zombies everywhere. I kill so many zombies in this game that sometimes it gets too easy after a while. Oh god, there's a gunshot. That was a gunshot. And that way with respawn, I don't have to worry about getting bored at times. Lady, or dude, whatever you are, come over here for a second. I gotta tell you something. Yeah, there it is. Alright, anybody else up here? Okay, we got flashlight, sewing kit. Ooh, a claw hammer. I don't know if claw hammer works. One of these hammers does not work for building a base. I don't know if it's claw hammer or if it's the wooden hammer. One of the hammers does not do it. I don't remember. Let me know if you do remember. But you definitely want to have a hammer when you want a base build. Yeah, it's hard to play with that option because it could make your game so easy in the end when you get far enough that it becomes boring sometimes. And you don't want to be bored later on. I mean, most people wouldn't. They wouldn't want to have some kind of entertainment to, you know, smash some kind of... Ooh, a hacksaw. Sorry, distractions. We're going to wear this. We're going to ditch whatever we were wearing before because we now have a leather jacket. And why do we want a black leather jacket? Because look at our protection rate. So much better. The only thing that's a problem is our midsection. That's going to be a problem later. I think the only thing that protects our midsection is going to be the bulletproof vest. From what I gather. Now let me know if I'm wrong on that. Or if there's another solution. But what I've seen is a bulletproof vest will cover that area just fine. But now we are way better protected than we were before. And our head. Now to fix the head situation, as soon as we find a hat or... we did have a hat, we lost it somewhere. Some kind of zombie got me, and it basically removes your hat if they attack you. Doesn't mean you've been bitten. Just means they actually had a grab on you, and you lose your hat. Then you just gotta find another one. Residence key, we're gonna go ahead and throw that in there just in case we need it. However, we are in the residence. Generally, with the keys, I've noticed they hold you down a little bit more now. So you kind of want to be a little bit picky when holding keys now. Before you could put as many keys as you want on you, but now they changed that. So they actually do weigh you down now, and you can only have so many per key ring. So generally what I do is I remove the residence first. The only thing I would keep is what you know you haven't been in. So like the trailer part, we already have that open, so we don't need to worry about it. General store is already open, we don't need to worry about it. I don't know what this is. So I probably will hang on to this for a bit and see where it takes me. And then we have the Cavalier Dart. Chevrolet Dart. I don't know why I'm Cavalier. Cavalier is made by Chevrolet, by the way. And I actually owned one of those. Maybe that's why I'm saying it. It's been a long time, though. Alright, what do we got in here? In here. Twine. Twine is good to have. Alright, so I haven't found a box of nails yet. I think that's one of the things we're going to need. Besides, if the hammer doesn't work. Oh, besides the axe, we need an axe too. Oh, we have a basement too. Nice. Small handle, basically nothing in here though. Nuts and bolts, box of screws. We need nails more than screws right now. You can always make an axe. And I think you only need... No, there's one stone that is hard to get. I don't know if they fixed that or not. There's one stone that took me frickin' forever to make an axe, and I don't know if they fixed that or not. I'll have to look into that. But the last time I played, it was like, Jesus, man, just give me the stone I need. I searched like everywhere, and I finally found it, but it took me to be off stream, first of all. And like, nails have, oh, that's right, yeah, the laundromat has nails. So we did find them. We just got to remember to go back, and my memory is terrible, so thank you for reminding me of that. Tortilla chips and cereal. Okay, when it comes to food, I don't know if I left this out or not, but when it comes to food, you generally want to keep on the stuff that is going to die quickly. You don't want to eat the chips unless you need to, or as a snack while you're doing your runs. But you definitely want to do the things that are going to spoil, because when it spoils, you can't eat it no more. So why would you just leave that there and let it die when you can just eat it now and benefit from it? So yeah, definitely use the stuff that will spoil. And if you see food outside of the shelf, like I did with the fish meat, throw that into a refrigerator while we have power. Stale and uncooked. I generally do not recommend stale, but if you need it, then eat it. But stale, you're going to get some huge losses. You're going to get a boredom hit, and you're going to get your hunger hit. So it's not going to give you as much hunger as a fresh bowl, and you're going to get bored. And boredom is a whole nother ball game. Once you get too bored, then you start getting depressed. And when you get depressed, then you have a whole bunch of problems, because you can't swing your weapon very good. And I think that's basically it. You just can't swing your weapon very well. And you need to swing your weapon very well. And basically, all the dead zombies around you explain why you need to swing your weapon very good. If I could talk. Losing my voice. Alright. Need a drink. But yeah, you always want to have your weapon at the ready and always be used. And there's a nice little garage over there. We might need to check that out, see if there's some nails over there, or a axe. Axes is another problem. I don't know if they fixed that or not. Sorry, my cord's getting in the way. I don't know if they fixed that or not, but axes were like very, very limited. And it took forever. That's why I started making one, because nothing had axes in it. Like anywhere you think there would be an axe, there was not an axe. Even the fire department did not have an axe for me. So yeah, just stuff like that. I don't know if they fixed any of that, but that's why I decided to make an axe. And then I found out, oh, that's not easy either, because they have these stones that it takes forever to find. So hopefully that's a better thing right now. Generally what I hit up though is the hardware department, because you are more likely to find an axe in a hardware department than anything else. In the fire department, you found 5? Okay, that's good news. That is really good news. So they might have fixed it, which is good, because I hated that. I hated every moment of it. I was like, I just want to build a base. I just want to build my base. That's all I want to do. And they're making it super difficult to make that happen. Hey lady, or dude, whatever you are. You gotta go. Get on out of here. Done. Stress went down. Oh, we're hearing a television. Oh, hi. Boom. Where's that TV coming from? Is that a radio or TV? I don't see it. It must be in the next room. It's a radio. Okay. Welding torch. We've got tons of welding torches, dude. That's a good thing. You can use the propane. I hear you sliding your face on the window, but I don't know which window. Blue pin. I think we're going to start packing up food right now. Getting that situated. Like this sausage here, I'm going to throw that in a sling. Anything in there? No. So generally I don't pick up the canned goods. I wait on that because we don't need it right now. Sometimes I'll pick up like 5 or 6 of them just in case we get stranded. Like if the power goes out or something, then we have at least something, but it's not a necessity. This is what you want. Definitely take one of those whenever you get a chance, because you're going to need it. We're going to be making some salads most of the time. When we get into soups, then we'll do soups, but right now, probably going to be salads. Definitely grab those bowls. Feel free to grab like 6 or 20. Probably not 20, but you know what I mean. What do we got? Box of garbage bags. T-shirt. No. Still looking for a bag too. A bigger bag. Let's go upstairs. Zombies? Books. Nope. Generally I wait on books anyway, until we have a good amount of books. I mean a good amount, basically when we're ready for books. We gotta get our necessities first. How do you use bowls? I'll go over that once we have enough food to do it. But yeah, basically you can do it. You can make a salad as long as you're around anything that can go in a salad. Which oh boy. Oh, okay, hold on a minute. Yes, please. Metal baseball bat. Oh, now we're living large now, boys. Claw hammer worn. Light bulb. Nope. Okay, the only thing we needed in there was the epic baseball bat. Oh yeah. Oh, we're made. Okay. We're gonna keep that out though. Don't know what's up here. Now all we need is a big bag. Can we have one? No. We'll keep looking. Alright, what's in this? Anything? Nope, just t-shirts, pants. Nothing good. I'm not getting lucky with the backpacks, boys. Alright, what's up in here? Screwdriver, claw hammer. Claw hammers everywhere, dude. I'm pretty sure claw hammers are good. Since they're putting them everywhere, they must be good. For base building, that is. It must be the wooden mallet that's not. What do we got in here? Beta blockers. Beta blockers aren't bad either. Less panic. Keep a couple of those on you if you can. So when you are panicked, you want to take a beta blocker and you won't swing awkwardly. Alright, what do we got in here? Long shorts. Alright, we're done in here. I think we checked everything. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Is there a closet over here I missed? Alright, oh, this is awesome. It actually has one of those. I think we already have that though. We already have one of these houses, so. Reason why we want one of these is because they're less likely to make a fire in the house. They're kind of like the antique. If you don't have one of these, and I'm probably going to cover this later, but you definitely want an antique oven in your future. Because they do not cause fires. They only heat up the room, which is what you want, and you can cook in them. That is the best place to cook food, is the antique oven. They're not easy to find, but I already know where they're at, so don't worry there. I've been around this map a few times. Not just this map, all of the maps. Alright, let's see what we got over here, besides a zombie. A nice little lawn gnome. Alright, buddy. Going down. Told you. Leather jacket. So, see here. This has 3 holes. I don't know why we didn't use anything metal. I mean, metal. A knife or anything. But he must have made them. He also has a paring knife. But normally, when you smack somebody with a blunt object, you don't ruin the clothes. Where are you? Oh, coming through the bushes, huh? Sneaky, sneaky. There you go. Put you in your place. Alright, anything in here? Zombies? I must have been here. I left the door open. Sad thing is, I don't remember being here. Nope, I wasn't here. Somebody else opened that door. I thought it was me. Usually I don't open them. I don't leave the door. Yeah, we gotta go. Oh, hi. You too, huh? Okay. We'll do it. Alright, if you don't feel comfortable doing what I just did, don't do it. Only do it if you feel comfortable. But it is a risk. Tea kettle, and we have a frying pan. Normally I would take this if I was starting out, because these aren't bad for weapons in the beginning. Or that nice roll pin right there. Rolling pin, definitely take it if you're starting out. They're not too bad to have. Alright, what else are we doing? Oh, we're gonna do the garage. Box of nails, please. No box of nails. But yeah, as you said, we already have box of nails over in, I would like to find more, though, in the laundromat. Have to go back and get. We're gonna be a little bit hungry here. It is getting late. I should have marked that house. That was the thing we should have done. I think we'll be fine for now. Oh, we're a little tired. Great. This might be our base tonight. Which is fine, because it's zombie free. Alright, we got sheet, we have a key, which we don't need because we're already in here. What do we got in here? A banjo? Nice. All of the instruments. Nothing good in there. What about over here? No. One good thing you can find in here, though, is paper clips. Those come in handy later when you're gonna fish. But we don't need them right now. And I'm not finding any anyway. Prop top? Nope. Here's a closet. More instruments. This house has like all of the instruments you could need if you were a band, or like 2 bands. Bandage, absolutely. Always take bandages. Generally, I like to carry 5 on us. I think we only have 2 at the moment. Did I even take it? What happened? No, but we got them on us, so it's fine. And the alcohol wipes, carry those on you at all times. Blockers can be carried on you at all times. If you want to, that's personally up to you. A lot of this is just what I recommend anyway. Empty canteen, empty plastic bottle, so we need to fill our bottle before we go tomorrow. Should be a bathroom here somewhere. Sometimes these rooms have a bathroom in it. What's this? Oh, there's a closet. I think we already been here though, haven't we? No, but not useful. Whoops. Mistakes. Bathroom. Alright, let's fill our bottle. Right click the sink. Does this not have any water in it? What's happening? Alright. Toilet water? Yep, okay. So water might be shut off now, I don't know for sure. Yep, it must be. Because we don't have unlimited anymore. Alright, so what we're going to do is fill this up. Here we go. We don't need our canteen. But it's not a bad idea if you're going to go for long distances, just to have 2 water bottles on you. We don't need to worry about that window. Alright, it is 10 p.m. We're probably going to take a sleep here. And we'll see what the next day brings. Oh, I should probably put that away. Yep. Alright, do we have anything to eat on us? No. Okay, good. I don't want any perishables to die. Oh, we did take the, crap. We did take something. Oh well. Something was in the sling. It was a sausage. It's still fresh though. We're good. But yeah, definitely want to put that in a fridge or something as soon as possible. Completely forgot about it. And I think it's because we'd only grabbed 1. If we had several, then I probably would have kept that in my memory bank, but... And I don't think there's any more food in this. Oh, there's plenty of food in here. Okay. Slap that in the sling, we're going to take it with us. All of these too. Is that a frozen pack? No, but it's frozen. That'll help. Peanut butter, bread. Bread is good to have. So you can make some sandwiches. Peanut butter is great to have. I'll explain that later. Frying pan. Dish towels aren't too bad to have either, because when you're wet, you can clean. You can dry yourself up. Pop cans we can wait on. We're gonna eat something though right now. So since we've got some things, and I think we have a bowl, we can show you how to make a salad. So let's do it. So basically what you want to do to make a salad, just right click the empty bowl. You're going to see create salad. From there you can throw whatever you want that you have on you in it. From right now we only have a cucumber and some bread. We don't have any meat. I thought we did. We have the sausages, but they're uncooked. Now sausages, I think you have to slice before you can put them in the salad. Where are they? Oh, they're on us, aren't they? So generally, you also have a pack of hot dog buns. That's nice. What we could do is cook it. Where is Fudge Pop? Oh, you know what? We'll eat that right now. Before it melts. Fish fillets too. We can also put that in salad. Once it's cooked. So yeah, it won't register it unless it's cooked. So usually what I'll do is once I have enough of these, I'll just throw them all into whatever I have available. Like right here we have this. We probably throw this baking tray there. We just throw it all in there and then cook it. And then we'll have it. Now the only way you can slice this stuff is if you have, first of all, I think it has to be cooked anyway. But if you have a knife on you, that's the only way you can slice this. And if it's something that needs to be sliced before it can go into a meal, then you have to slice it first. Right now we're just going to watch it, make sure we don't burn it, because burning is a thing. So what I generally do is just watch this meter here. You can click the drop down. I don't think that does. There it goes. And you can watch this. That way you can see as it burns. So once it gets to a certain point, we're going to take it out of here ASAP. Now if it's cooking too slow for you, you can speed up the time and watch it that way. I generally do that if it's like very, very slow. But you have a chance to burn your stuff too, so you got to be careful with that. Alright, now we're going to take this out. Doesn't matter if you put it in your pants or your bag. It's not going to hurt you. Don't worry. We don't burn ourselves yet. I don't know if they're going to add that. See how this is cooking a little slow for me? I can do this. And then stop it. And then we're good to go. Slap that in the pants. Make sure you turn it off. Do not leave this thing going. You're going to have a bad time later if you do that. Trust me. Microwaves, I say don't use them at all. Just don't. Bad idea. I've had too many microwave incidents to use microwaves anymore. I'm done with them. Too many fires. Okay, there is a generator in there. Generally, I wait for these. But since we have one, you know what? Let's mark it. So, I haven't showed marking. We're going to do that right now. First, we're going to center it on us. Where's center? Right here. Make sure you hit that C button if you're lost. And there's your red dot. So, we're going to mark this. Of course, we're standing outside without looking for zombies first. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Okay, now we're safe. So, we're going to make a note here. What should we call it? We'll just label it as, I don't know, maybe a camping icon and then call it something. Do we not have a pin on us? Yeah, we'll do camping, I guess. I'll slap that there. I don't know, something. Just make note of it however you want. Don't forget it. Don't microwave metal? Yeah, bad idea. Okay, we'll come back for that. So as you can see here, it is marked on the minimap. The reason why that is, if you missed it from beginning, definitely do symbols or you will not see it. Because it does not have that on automatically. Alright, one of these houses was ours. I don't remember which one it is, but it's probably going to be the one with the curtains closed. So don't do what I did and label your house when you want it to be your base, because you will lose it. Alright, I don't think that's it. I think this is it, because there's a dead zombie over there. Is this the house or is it the next house? Or is it the house below this house? No, it's this house. Curtains are closed. I know when it's mine. Alright. So what we're going to do first and foremost is go back to center. Actually, it's right here. We're going to go ahead and label this as our house. Now, what I generally use is this because it's more noticeable. There we go. And now we know. Now, you can use other things if you have them, but we don't have a red pen, blue pen, whatever. So we have to basically stick with the pencil. Now we have it labeled so we can see it all the time. There's our nice little house. Alright, so we can start cooking here if we wanted to. Let's do that since we're safe. So, back to salads. Now that we have it cooked, we can use our bowl here and create salad. So now you can see there's more in here. So the sausage, I believe, has to be cut first. Where's the sausage at? Right there. I thought we had a knife. Maybe not. Maybe you do have to use the hot dog buns for those. Let's try. No. Maybe the hot dog bun? Where'd it go? Right here. Show craft recipes. Let's see what this says. Okay, to make a hot dog, you gotta have a hot dog. You gotta have a wiener. Well, we don't have those. So we're going to be short on that. So yeah, it doesn't work with sausage. But we can throw these into our fridge there. And we'll just make a salad that we can whip up real quick. Now, you don't have to worry about the salads. Yeah, that's good though. Those are better. Fries are easy. Oh, stir-fried. Yeah, stir-fried is good too. Especially if you have a pan. Soups are better, I believe. Yeah, salad is great for mobile. I think you could do it with soups too. I don't think it'll spoil that fast. But usually I carry around either a bowl of soup or a bowl of salad, and I don't need chips anymore because I can just use that and eat from it as I go. The bread is already stale. That's not good. I think if you throw it in an ingredient, though, we're going to test this. You use it as an ingredient, I don't think it affects the boredom. No. It might lower it a little bit, but notice how it doesn't have any boredom on it, even though it was a stale piece of bread. Because the loophole here is the salad is fresh, even though the bread wasn't. So I think the game doesn't pick that in. I don't know. I haven't seen it do anything, so we're going to go with that. We need to create our salad. I think since the stuff's in there, we can't use it, so we're going to throw that in here. Fish fillet go in there, cucumber in there, lime in there, packaged corn in there, pickle can go in there, and our stale bread. And our sausage. Forgot the sausage. And of course, if you get too much meat, definitely stick it down here. Save it for later. So only put like what you're going to use right now in the fridge. Let the other stuff freeze, because if it's frozen, it'll last much longer. And we're going to deal with that later too. I got some plans for that. All right, so now we can create our salad. We're going to throw some cucumbers in here. And as you can tell, doing different foods will raise your thirst, your happiness, but not only that, it'll also raise your hunger. This is where you want to play with butter a little bit too. Generally what you want to do with butter is put it into, I don't think you can put it in a salad, but you can definitely use it in a stir fry. So, yeah. A lot of awkward. That's for sure. Did we add fish yet? If you do too many ingredients, then it starts to go down. So I usually stick with like 4 or 5, maybe 6 sometimes, depending on what's happening. Like right now we're at 34. That's not too bad. I can live with that. I don't think we can add anything else. We could do a duplicate, 1 duplicate. Let's do one duplicate, and we'll be fine. So we have good for unhappiness. We have our thirst and our boredom up. Good, good. And we have 44. So if we eat half of this, that's 22. So that's not too bad. We'll be good on that. And usually what I do is just leave it in the pants. Since we're going to go exploring, why take it out? I mean, we'll just carry it on us and eat it. Sandwiches, you need to slice the bread, and then you can put stuff into the sandwich. But you have to right-click the bread after you cut the bread, if that makes sense. So you basically would take the bread out, slice it. We don't have a knife, however, so I don't think we can do it. I thought we had that butcher knife, but I guess I did something with it. But as soon as you have a knife or a cutting knife, any kind of knife, You can slice that bread and then you can make sandwiches out of it. And then you can put whatever you want in it, just like the salad. Carry that around. And again, I don't know, I haven't studied what lasts longer than the other outside of the fridge. So that's one thing I don't know, is how long one can stay outside of the fridge without going bad faster. Same with the hot dogs. I think hot dogs go bad fast though. Faster than salads, of course. Okay, so we got more houses to explore, we got more food to get, and then we'll move on to the next step. Basically right now what we're going to do is just build up our base with the supplies we need. Oh, we can't get in here. Much like food. Food first. Generally when we have a very good backpack, I will go to the grocery store and hunt every single vegetable I can. But with this small little backpack, it's not going to be good. So we're going to do that too, but we do want to get a little bit more food. If we can. We got bacon. And ice cream. Definitely take ice cream if you find it. We're not getting lucky with that though. And this is all perishables, I'm sure. But if we have bowls in here, we need to take them. And pans. Still look for bowls, look for pans. That's a bowl. Take the bowl. The more bowls, the better. Same thing with pans. If you like stir fry, more pans the better. Alright, what do we got over here? Nothing I need at the moment. Alright, so we're done here. We're just going to focus on food and an axe if we can. I doubt it though. I don't think we're going to get that lucky. Can we make ice cream sandwiches? Dude, I wish. If we can, that would be awesome. I don't know the answer to that, but I will definitely be making some ice cream sandwiches if I can. That is for sure. Leash? No. We don't have a pet dog. Can't have a pet dog. That sucks. Just slapping it in our face. Things you can't have. Alright, nothing in there except for a sink and a toilet. Also check for bandages. We only have 2 on us, so it'd be good to have more. Check the fridge. Always check the fridge. Got a radish in there. And no ice cream, unfortunately. But that was a bowl. Saucepan, don't need any of that. Baking pans, I never use them. I don't know if there's a reason for them. Maybe to make pizza or something. I know pizza's a thing. But I have not made pizza. So I don't know what to tell you with that one. Ooh, a yellow one. Okay, this is what I don't remember because it's been a while. Which one's better? Yellow, blue, or red? I'm pretty sure it's the yellow. I'm pretty sure it's the yellow one. I could be wrong. One of them is better than the other. One of them is like superior than the other. What are we learning about? I don't know. I don't think we're learning anything. Let's change this to something that's useful. There we go. Woodcraft. Absolutely, dude. I will sit for that. That's not sitting. You can sit now too, can't you? Is that a thing? Rest? Yes. Oh, that's awesome. The roleplay is real. Alright, so we're going to check our skills. So we have 1 point in agriculture right now. We have almost a point in cooking, which is good. And the rest is looking a little light. So right now we're learning about, whoops, I always do that. Woodcrafting, which is up here somewhere. Glassmaking, where did they put it? They moved everything. Carpentry. I'm looking for woodcraft when it's carpentry. That's just me. That's a me mistake. And we leveled it up. Awesome. Usually I want to hit for, I usually shoot for 3. Now I don't think we're going to hit 3 before we need to go get 3 by either doing the crafting itself or by getting a VHS. So that is probably something we're going to do later, which there is a video store here, so we have no problem with that. Alright, we're going to turn this off since it's important. Not important anymore. Okay, so we got some food, but not a lot. How much food do we have right now? Yeah, like basically nothing. Oh, we got zombies over here. At the school? No, there's no school here. I'm getting confused with maps. You gotta go. Carving fork. That's a good starter weapon too. Doesn't last very long though. Ooh. I wonder if that works. Hey zombies. Come over here for a second. Let me see if you got a key for this on you. Hey! Yep, I'm talking to you. Alright, do you have a key? Nice uppercut to the face. Alright, 2 at once. It's a twofer. Boom. Oh, you're not dead yet? Okay, now you are. And you can't use your feet as much as you used to either, because you'll put holes in your feet. You'll put holes in your shoes, is what I mean to say. Put the key ring on the floor and see if there is anything in there. Residence. No keys for the car, unfortunately, but we're going to take that because we haven't been in here yet. So we didn't get lucky that time, and I don't think we're going to get lucky to get a key in here. Can't even open the thing. Maybe we'll get lucky in the house. Key residence. Was that there before? I don't think we searched that one yet. Where are you? Okay, just one of you? Dude, I want you to go that way. Okay, there we go. Hey. Boom. And you're done. No key. Unfortunately. Oh wait, key ring. Residence. Fortunately, that was what we get. We already have one. Alright, but now we at least can go inside. Yeah, it is a sick van. I want it. But we are not lucky. If it's me playing the game, it's not going to be a lucky moment. A claw hammer again? Why do you have a claw hammer in your kitchen, dude? That's weird. Alright, we're going to put the empty bowl in here. Well, I guess that's true. I mean, I have a hammer in my kitchen. I guess you could. I don't see a problem with that, actually. I have a hammer in my kitchen drawer. You never know when you're going to need it. Alright, put that in there. That was a lot more food. That was a good take. Alright, let's check here for bandages. Nope. Nothing to see here. Laundry room. And that's a garage, probably. Empty bucket. We'll take it. We're a little overweight. Oh god. Hold on. Where's the light switch? Flashlight, please. Where is the light switch? See it? Oh, it's right in front of me, dude. Wow. Alright. Spare engine parts. And an iron piece. What's in the boxes? Tire. Toolbox. What's in the toolbox? Absolutely nothing. And a metal working punch. Okay, well that van is going to have to sit there. It's going to have to sit tight. Unless we can get in on the other side. I don't want to break windows. Unless we absolutely have to. But we haven't done everything on this map, so we don't absolutely have to yet. What time is it? 2:30? Can't get in the door. Somebody busted through here. I don't see him. Go around back. Get ready. Never know what's coming. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I like it that way. How about the back doors? Nope. Nope. Okay, we're gonna have to bust a window. Not bust a window, but open one. Yeah, I hear zombies banging on doors. That's never a good sign. So we're gonna leave this window open. We're gonna be very careful in here. Yeah, where are you? Which door is banging? The best thing to do is wait until a door jiggles. When it's jiggling, you know what's inside. I don't see one jiggling, so we know this is safe. Notice how I kind of backed up there a little bit because I've been attacked so many times with the closets. Now I know better. Nobody came in through there. I hear a zombie creeping. Oh, you came through that window? Oh, hi. Tried to scare me, but it didn't work. You have a helmet? No, you don't. I thought that was a helmet. This is crazy hair. Alright. Oh, you have a 9. This lady was packing, dude. And a holster. Alright, we're gonna strap that on. We already have one, but... Corset, hoodie, don't need it. Stocking, okay, Western what? Boots? Are those stronger than mine? No. Wait. I don't even remember what we're wearing. No, okay. And they have holes. Alright, throw all that in there. We got margarine. That's good for fat. Mussels and ground beef. And I think we're good to go right now. We got plenty of food to last us a while. Pizza cutter, empty pan. We could use a frying pan. But I don't think we're going to get lucky enough to have it. We have salt. Empty bowl. We'll take it. And a kitchen knife. Take it. Oh man, bowl. Okay, well, we'll put it in there. Alright, now we need to be absolutely careful because we are a lot more overweight than we were. So we're going to make our way back to our base. We don't need this out for now. However, when we have it out, we have less weight. So it's better to hold it out than it is to put it on our body. Yeah, we can run a little bit, but not too much. I think we're safe for now. We're a little safe. That guy's like charging the fence. I think he's seeing me. That's okay. He can see us. He'll lose sight of us eventually. Alright, they're gonna see us, that's fine. We'll probably have to dispose some of the zombies, but not all of the zombies. Because this is our house here. We need to protect it. Worst case scenario, we can drop this, which I think I'm gonna do, and we'll come back for it. Now we're less weight. Now we can do some smashing. Now we need to make sure we smash good because we don't want to strand our goodies. Leaving our goodies behind is never good. Always check your back. You never know if there's a back attack coming. Bad smell, yeah. There's gonna be a lot of bad smells. Alright, now we have a nice bad smell in our lot, but that's fine. We'll deal with it for now. Okay, let's bring this inside. Now we're gonna be a lot overweight, but that's okay. Be encumbered. We're safe for now. We want to peek out the window and make sure we are actually safe. Looks good. There's a zombie behind our house. This is the respawn I'm talking about. Like, we were just here. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, I thought it was a zombie just chilling. But yeah, it has happened. Sometimes they just respawn right on your house. For no reason. It probably will happen in the future. I hear a zombie somewhere, though. Alright, let's see here. We got canned... Well, okay, we already have canned goods, so that's not too bad. Some canned goods is not bad. Alcohol wipes. Okay, so we're just going to put our... I think we'll put our salt in there. We got cheese, we got pickles. We're going to slap that all into the fridge, not into the cupboard. There we go. Peanut butter is going to go into here. And all the rest of it will go in there. Again, like I said before, if you have too many meats, definitely put some in the freezer. Because you're not going to use them right now anyway. And when they go bad, you'll never be able to use them. Bad idea. Yeah, they could. I don't know if they're gonna, but they could make it better. I don't think they're focused on that right now, though. I think they're focused on everything else that's needs to be fine-tuned. I don't know what needs to be fine-tuned at this moment because I haven't played it in a while. I do know what was needing it, and the first thing on my list was axes. But if they fix that, then awesome. Okay, so we don't need to put anything else in there. I usually leave the bowls in there because we're going to use them a lot. Same thing with frying pans. Unless it takes up too much space. Like if the weight is too high, then I'll get rid of them. But if I don't need the space, then I'll leave them in there. It just makes it easier. Okay, we're going to eat some of this, which I have. Also make note when you don't eat enough, your weight will go down much faster. So if you don't keep eating, some people will tell you you don't have to eat, and that's true. You don't have to eat, and you don't have to eat a lot. But if you don't do that, your weight is going to keep dropping, and it's going to hurt you in the long run than it will now. So the best thing to do is to eat, even if you don't need to eat, but eat the right things. So eat anything that's fattening just to keep your weight up. Because later on, when your weight gets too low, it's going to be a problem. And you might die from starvation. That's just even more of a problem. So, yeah. Definitely want to watch your weight, which is right here. And make sure that is staying up. See how we were 80, now we're already 78. And it's only been like, what, 2 days? So, yeah, weight is a constant issue in this game. So you definitely want to keep it going. Because you will be like 70 if you don't take care of it. And that's a problem. So I think we're just going to shove all of it in the face. And that's where butter comes in handy. Or lard. Hi. Look at you creeping by my house window. Why is this window not closed? Why did I do that? I don't know. But I did get to see a zombie. Close that, please. I'm so glad he didn't see us. Alright, we're going to put a sheet on this. Oh, we don't have one. Where did you go? Oh, you're fine there. We'll kill all the zombies later. Not gonna do it right now. Safer your location is, the better. What is happening outside of here? Oh, you're on my door. Yeah, that can't happen. Nope. You better get off my door or window, whatever that is. Looks like a door. That's not happening. Okay, residence. We already own it. Residence key. They got keys everywhere. Alright. Okay, so it's 6 p.m. We should make a new salad. Wait. This is the time of TV, isn't it? I don't think we have a TV. Oh yeah, we do. We just don't have it on. That would be better if it were on. TV is like way far away from the kitchen though. Okay. Turn that down. We don't have anything on us, so I can't make a salad here. Empty canteen. What about our... Yeah, that's getting low too. Okay, we can put our tire iron in here. Let's clean this up a bit. Flashlight can go in there. Pencil there. Kitchen knife. We're gonna put that in the either in the fridge or in the cupboard. We'll keep that on us. Screwdriver can go in there when we need it. And what do we not need? We don't need the iron bar right now. Condition is terrible. I think we'll keep that here. Yeah, I could do that. Or vice versa. Which I'm probably gonna do, but for right now, it's fine. I don't want to interrupt the skill ups. After the skill ups, then we'll pick it up probably and move it. It's gonna look tacky, but it's fine. Better that way. Generally, you're gonna spend most of your time in the kitchen or in your bedroom. I generally spend more time in the kitchen than I do in the bedroom. because I like to make a lot of food. But yeah, you want to have it where you're mostly located. Then you will never miss a thing. Alright, we're going to pick this up. It's going to kill us, but we'll be fine. And don't worry about this. If you're overloaded, don't worry about it. I mean, the only time you want to worry about it is if you're being chased by zombies or about to be chased by zombies. Then drop the thing. Just don't even worry about it. Just drop it and start killing if you want to, or just run. Come back for it. Alright, we're going to put it right... That's kind of weird. Well, all of it's going to look weird. We'll just put it here. Why not? It's going to look weird regardless. Why on the floor, dude? That's not what I wanted. Will it not fit on the shelf? Or was I just being weird with it? Hold on. Yeah, it will, right? Yeah, that's on the shelf. Okay. It's going to be weird. It's going to look... I just want it to be the most weird. There we go. Awesome. Alright, then we can turn it on. Oh, it already is on. Alright, cool. And it takes tapes too. Nice. Okay, so we need to start taking sheets and putting them on the windows. Or this. We can do this. Remove curtains. The upstairs, you do not have to have curtains. They will not see you. Until that changes, use those. You have nothing to worry about. Don't close them, dude. Take them off. There we go. Remove that one too. Oh, you can't get out of the dust. Okay, let me fix that for you. Okay, problem. Problem with level design right here. Can't get in there. Can't get that way either. So yeah, we'll have to destroy some things in order to get to that. Or pick it up. We can pick this up and move it. Move that out of the way. There we go. Okay, it's not so bad of a problem with level design in this aspect, because you could pick up the chair and move it. But I've seen other problems that actually do not let you get through at all. A bed in the kitchen. Make it even weirder, right? Why not? At least it's all in one spot. What do we got up here anyway? And you technically could. I mean, you could do, yeah, you can do whatever you want in this game. It's awesome. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. Want to put a TV and a bed and everything in a kitchen sink in your, well, what else could you put in there? An oven, antique oven, workstations, all that good stuff in your kitchen. Don't get stuck under the stairs. Can you do that? Yeah, don't get stuck under the stairs. It's a bad thing. That would be a bad day. There's our hat. Why is it not on our head? I thought it fell off our head. That's weird. Did I take it off for some reason? I don't know. Okay, empty bowl goes in there. What else? Sheets are gonna go on. Uh-oh. That's my left ear. Oh, hi. Left ear, but you're right at my back door, aren't you? There we go. I drink out the toilet. I have no problem drinking out of the toilet in this game. Not one bit. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Alright, let's fill this plastic bottle. I don't think we have unlimited water anymore, but if we did, fill your bucket, if you have one, with water, because it'll save you in the long run. But I don't think we have... No, we don't. So it's a bad idea right now. We should put that bucket outside and let it fill itself. But yeah, if we did have water, the water is not safe from rain, so you will have to boil it. As far as the sink, though, it is completely safe. So yeah, fill it up if you have unlimited water. Safe water is better than contaminated water. And that's why I say having an antique oven is so much better, because you're going to be boiling, you're going to be cooking a lot, and you don't want to have the chance of fires. But now that we have this bad boy, we don't need to worry about that, because this is kind of similar to the antique oven. So if you're lucky enough to have one of those, use that instead. We don't really need an antique oven, and we'll be just fine. The only way we would need an antique oven is if we don't have enough temperature. So if for some reason our house is too big, like this might be, the temperature might get too cold in some areas. So we would need an antique oven to counter that and light them when we need them. Without a generator, yes. You definitely want to use that antique oven or the campfire if you really have to do it. I don't recommend campfires because you could actually walk on it and get a fire yourself. But if you have one of these bad boys, you don't need an antique oven. You can boil your pots right in there and be good to go. I don't know if you can boil a bucket in there. But I know you can boil a pot. Maybe you can boil a bucket. I never tried that. I'll have to try that one day. But yeah, that's how you would boil your water. You can put multiple buckets in there, or if you can do buckets or pots, whatever. But if you don't have that option, then what I would generally recommend is getting a propane grill. Propane grill work great because you can always find torches everywhere, and torches have propane tanks on them, so you can strip the torch, and then you can have a nice propane tank to stick on your grill. Don't put it inside though. Big mistake. Keep it outside. Keep it where it's safe. Same with generators. Don't put it inside. You're dead. Not a good idea. I've seen it happen. I've never done it personally, but I've seen it. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, it's too late to go anywhere. But now that we have a kitchen knife, we can slice the bread. I'm just seeing if zombies are not outside my house right now. And they're not. That guy walked away. So we could slice this bread. We should be able to. Yeah. So they removed it from the context menu. Now you have to actually use the crafting menu to do it. Interesting. Yep, you can use the grill. I've used it many times. Toast bread, we can toast bread too. I didn't know that. That's new. Let's see here. Milk chocolate. I'll put that in the fridge where it's... Wait, that's a bar. Doesn't really matter. I thought that was milk chocolate. Oops. Oh well. We don't have any other perishables, right? No. Okay. 3... Oh, we have a sheet. We gotta put that on there. Start fixing this up a bit. Close those curtains. Did we miss any windows? I don't think so. Oh, this one. Front door would be nice. There we go. Close the curtains. Alright, what do we have in here? Shoes and VHS tapes, but none of them are good. Nope. Does help if we're bored though. Depression, stuff like that. Okay, we're drowsy and we're peckish. But it is 10 p.m. I think it's time to take a nap. And we are going to do that right now. Sleep the night away, dude. Alright, it is dark out. Why is it dark in here? Oh, I forgot to hit the lights, that's why. I don't know if it's better to sleep in the dark or if it's not better to sleep in the dark. I haven't seen an issue with sleeping with the lights on. Let me know if you do have an issue with sleeping with the lights on, because I'd like to know that fact, if there's a difference. Maybe you wake up earlier than you should, or you don't. But yeah, I do not know. I haven't had an issue. I mean, I haven't seen a visible issue, but I haven't played with it enough, so that could be a thing. I don't know. But yeah, that is it for this live stream. I want to keep them separate, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this live stream, and I'm going to start a new one. That new one will be an actual Let's Play. So this is going to be the end of the tutorial one, and I'm going to do an actual Let's Play on the side. So that way I give some people that already are experienced something to watch, or even if you just want to watch it just because you want to watch it. It might help you in the long run, it might not. But that is just something fun to do. This I'm going to do weekly. The Let's Play probably will be too, but that's just something to have fun on the side. I want to give it a little bit of difference. So this is this live stream, and I'm going to keep it that way so I don't get off of the topic. I want to get off the topic. I'm going to get off the topic completely. So appreciate you for watching, and I'm going to start up another live stream. So I'm going to exit this one, queue up another one, and that will be a Let's Play. So thanks for watching the stream. Hope you liked it. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next live stream. But goodbye for now.